back with another brain break. For today's brain break, we are going to be making predictions about how many items are in a container. Now, for today's item, I was going to use candy, but something happened, and somebody ate a lot of the candy. And I don't know who that somebody is, but I don't have enough candy left over to do this activity, so I had to change it to something else. Anyway, don't worry, because today, instead of candy, I have a container with some rocks inside of it. So I'm going to come a little closer, and I want you to make a prediction about how many rocks you think are in this container. So here's the sides, here's the bottom, and I want you to make a prediction. Go ahead. I'll wait. Okay, do you have your prediction now? So Mr. Yuen and I both made predictions. Mr. Yuen predicted that there are 150 rocks in the container. I predicted that there are 250 rocks. So there's only one way to find out, and that is counting. So I am going to open the container up, and I am going to count how many rocks are inside. Here we go. Ooh, yeah, lots of rocks. Now, in class, we did an experiment kind of similar to this. We didn't really put it in a container, but what we did is we predicted how many seeds would be inside of a pumpkin. And we wrote our predictions down, and then we counted all of the seeds in the pumpkin. And to make counting easier for us, we put the seeds in groups of 10. So that is what I am going to do with these rocks. I'm going to put them in groups of 10, and that's going to make my counting much easier. Another thing that I'm doing to make counting easier is as I'm putting the rocks in groups of 10, I'm counting by twos. Can you count by twos with me? Let's do that together. So we are going to count by twos. Here we go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And there we have a group of 10. Okay. So I'm going to do something else to make my counting easier. I have 10 groups of 10. And if you remember from the 100th day of school, we know that 10 groups of 10 equals how much? How much? Say it again. 100. Yes. So I now officially have, oh no, you can't go over there. Uh-oh. Do I still have 10 groups of 10? Okay, we're good. So now what I'm going to do is, since I have 10 groups of 10, which equals 100, I'm going to put them in one big group of 100. So that is 100 rocks, and I am going to put them over to the side right here, and then I'm going to continue counting my rocks that are left. Okay, so I've counted up all of my rocks, and here are the groups that I've made. I made 4 groups of 100. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if we have 4 groups of 100, how many rocks would that be in total? Let's count. 100, 200, 300, 400. We have 400 rocks. That's so many! I would have never predicted that 400 rocks would fit in this little tiny container. Now, going back to your prediction, how close were you? Now, let me think back about our predictions. I predicted 250 rocks, and Mr. Yuen predicted 150. So, both of us were pretty far off, but I was a little closer, so I guess I won the prediction contest in my household. Who was closest in your household? So I want you to do this activity, and here's what you do. I want you to get a container, and I want you to fill it with anything that you like. You could use rocks, you could use candy, you can use marbles, dry macaroni noodles, anything that you can find around the house. Get a container and fill it up, and then you and all of your family members can make predictions. And everyone take a look and write all of your predictions down, and then count how many objects are inside of your container. And there's lots of different ways to count. You don't have to count the way that I did. You could do something totally different. I counted by 2s and put them in groups of 10, and then put those groups into groups of 100. But you could do something totally different. Maybe you want to count by 5s or even 3s. That's pretty challenging. I want you to be creative and count in your own way, and then see which family member was closest with their prediction to how many objects were really in the container. I hope you do this activity, and if you do it, send me a picture so I can see it. I'll see you tomorrow.